$400 a month, a car payment. The real cost over 20 years, $200,000. And right now, the average new car payment is $772 a month. So $400 isn't even a stretch. Let me tell you about a 28-year-old software developer in Chicago. Good salary, first real job, first real car, $450 a month. I can handle it, he said. 6 years later, he checked his balance. The car had lost half its value, but the debt hadn't budged. If you're paying a car note right now, or even thinking about getting one, this video is going to show you the math nobody ever shows you. And at the end, I'll give you a plan to break free. Subscribe and stay till the end. And no, I'm not going to tell you don't buy a car. You need a car. In today's world, it's not a want, it's a necessity. The issue isn't the car itself, it's the bill you never see. Here's what nobody tells you. Your car payment doesn't even show you half the real price of that car. Picture this. You walk into a dealership. The sticker says $50,000. You say, I can't afford that. But the salesman doesn't ask about price. He says, how much can you comfortably pay per month? You say $400. He pulls out a calculator, stretches the loan to 72 months, 84 months. The payment fits. But the total? Nobody ever asked about the total. That's called the payment illusion. You look at the monthly number, tell yourself, I can manage. But there are 3 bills you're not seeing. First, interest. The average new car loan rate is 6.7%. On a 72-month loan, total interest runs about $10,900. Stretch it to 84 months, climbs to nearly $16,000. The longer the term, the lower the payment. But the total you hand the bank? It balloons. Second, depreciation. Your car losing value every single day. $4,334 a year, $361 a month. Every morning you pull it out of the garage, it's worth less. Even if you never drive it, it's already secondhand. And nobody sends you a bill for that. According to AAA's 2025 report, the true cost of owning a new car is $11,577 a year. That's $965 a month. You're paying $400 in car notes. The rest is invisible. Insurance, maintenance, gas, registration, taxes, all part of the real bill. And the third one, the biggest, opportunity cost. That $400 could have gone somewhere else every single month. But where exactly? Right here is where the math kicks in. All right, math time. Let me introduce you to 2 people, Darius and Kevin. Both 27, both living in Atlanta, both making $55,000 a year. Both need a car. Here's where their paths split. Darius walks into a dealership, finds a $35,000 SUV, takes out a 72-month loan at 6.5%. Monthly payment, $584. But he says, I can manage, because the paycheck covers it. Kevin makes a different call. Buys a 4-year-old Honda Civic for $14,000. Cash. And that payment gap, $400 a month, he routes straight into an automatic investment, S&P 500 index fund, every month. No stopping. Year 1, the difference is barely visible. Darius is cruising in a nice ride, Kevin's driving an older model, while $400 hits his account every single month. But compound growth rewards the patient. 10 years in, Kevin's account, $69,000. Darius's car, worth about $12,000. Time for a new one. New loan, new payment. 20 years, Kevin, $208,000. Darius is on his 4th car by now, still making payments. Let that sink in. Same salary, same city, same age, $208,000 apart. And that's the conservative number, assuming 7% annual returns. The S&P 500's historical average is closer to 10. At that rate, the 20-year gap jumps to $304,000. Over 40 years, all the way to retirement, Kevin's sitting on $1,050,000. Darius has his 7th car in the garage. But hold on. Darius isn't just paying that loan. According to AAA, the true cost of a new car is $11,577 a year. That's $965 a month. The $584 payment Darius sees, only 60% of the real bill. The rest, depreciation at $4,334, insurance at $1,694, Maintenance, gas, registration, all draining from his account quietly. Kevin? His used car costs less to insure. The steepest depreciation years are already behind it. And every month that 400 keeps compounding. One more angle. Know what the average American has in their retirement account at 65? $95,425. What Kevin stacked over 40 years? $1,050,000. 11 times more, just from the car payment difference. Real quick, drop your total savings in the comments. Don't be shy, let's keep it real. Actually, let me put it differently. Everybody says, cut your latte, get rich. $5 a day on coffee, over 40 years, that's $394,000. Big money. But $400 a month on a car note? Same time frame, $1,050,000. A car payment is 2.67 times more destructive than your latte. Nobody's talking about that. And the payment illusion's most dangerous side? It's not just Darius's story. Today, 1 in 5 new car buyers signs up for over $1,000 a month. Average loan term? 69 months. The share of 84-month plus loans has tripled in the last decade. This isn't a personal mistake. This is an industry. Heartbreaking, right? We're always chasing payments, always running. When do we get to breathe? But why did Darius make that choice? Was it really because he could afford 584? Or did someone build a system designed to push him right into that decision?
Okay, hold up. I get the math. But let's be real. Not everybody can go buy a $14,000 used Honda. You gotta get to work. You need something reliable. Is it a crime to want a little comfort?
No, it's not. And that's not even the point.
Then what is?
The point is, nobody showed him the total cost. Darius's decision wasn't irrational. The salesman asked, how much can you comfortably pay per month? Darius said $500 to $600. The guy stretched the term, brought the payment down to $584. Darius signed because it fit. The total price? Nobody asked. Nobody told.
But wait, the man wants a decent car, goes to a dealer, can make the payment. What did the system actually do here?
That's exactly the right question. At the dealership, they never say, this car will cost you $42,000 total. They say, $584 a month. Your brain processes $584, not $42,000. That's called monthly payment targeting. A Wharton study proved it. Consumers focus on the monthly number, not the total price. And dealers know it.
So it's not me being dumb. The guy is steering me into that price?
Stop. Rewind. What did you just say? Me being dumb. That word right there. The payment illusion is programmed to make you feel stupid. The truth? The system is built to box you into $584 a month. As long as you're staring at that box, you'll never see the $208,000.
All right, but what if you actually need a car? No public transit, gotta get to work.
Fair point. In America, 69% of workers drive to their job. 45% don't even have a public transit option. A car isn't a luxury. But the gap between a $35,000 car and a $14,000 car, that 400, that's the luxury. And that luxury costs you $200,000. Makes you think about the Netherlands, right? Almost everybody bikes there. Barely anyone drives. They're protecting their health and their wallets at the same time. Smart. Sound familiar? Think about your last car purchase. What was the first thing they asked at the dealership? The car's price or how much you could pay per month? Drop it in the comments. And if you're making payments right now, don't panic. At the end of this video, I'm giving you the exit plan. But first, I need to show you something. Marcus said, everybody does it. He's right. Everybody does. The question is that a coincidence? You didn't fall into this by accident. Somebody designed it for you. And this next part is going to make you angry. It's not your fault. For real. Dealerships have been running the same play for years. They don't tell you the car's price. They ask, how much can you comfortably pay per month? Whatever number you give, they stretch the term to match it. Wharton researchers proved it. Consumers lock on to the monthly payment, not the total cost. Dealers train for this. But it gets worse. Dealers don't even show you the rate the bank gave them. They take the bank's buy rate, say it's 5%, and add an average of 2.47 points on top. They tell you 7.5. The difference goes straight into the dealer's pocket. 79% of buyers have no idea this is happening. This silent markup earns the industry $25.8 billion a year, and it doesn't hit everyone equally. CFPB data shows Black and Latino borrowers get charged an average of 0.7% higher interest than comparable white borrowers. That's roughly $1,400 extra per loan. In 2013, $98 million in penalties were issued over this. 235,000 people were affected. And there's a psychological layer, too. According to Credit Karma, 43% of Gen Z and 41% of millennials experience money dysmorphia, feeling financially behind regardless of their actual situation. Everyone's posting their new car on social media, but nobody's sharing that 84-month loan agreement. Think about it. As a community, we're taught, if you made it, show it. New car equals success. But in reality, a new car usually means debt. And debt is silent. Wealth is silent too. The difference? One keeps you broke, the other sets you free. The payment illusion isn't an accident. It's a system dealers are trained in, banks build their profit models around, and ads normalize every single day. And most of us grew up inside it. All right, enough about the problem. Time for the plan. If you're making payments right now, don't panic. If you're thinking about buying soon, good thing you're here. Here's the plan against the payment illusion. Let's call it the ownership reset. Step 1. This week, the payment illusion audit. Pull out your phone. Calculate the total cost of your last car purchase. Not just the payment. Total interest, insurance, depreciation, maintenance. AAA says the real cost is $965 a month. What's your real number? See it. Write it down. Step 2. This month, the 20/3/8 filter. Next time you buy a car, 3 rules. At least 20% down, maximum 3-year loan, and your total monthly car costs, payment, insurance, maintenance included, should never pass 8% of your gross income. If the car doesn't fit that filter, you can't afford it. That's tough, but $208,000 is tougher. If you're currently making payments and you're underwater, and 29.3% of trade-ins are, look into refinancing. If your credit score improved, you could qualify for a lower rate. In some cases, selling the car and covering the gap ends up cheaper long-term. Step 3. This year, the gap investment. Take the difference between your old payment and your new car's cost, minimum $400, and route it into an automatic investment, S&P 500 index fund, low cost, every month. Just like Kevin. 20 years, $208,000. 40 years, $1,050,000. That's it. 3 steps. Simple doesn't mean easy, but the math doesn't lie. Drive your car, but don't let your car drive you. Remember, at the start I gave you 2 numbers, 400 and 200,000. Now you've seen the system behind them, the payment illusion. It starts at the dealership, grows with every extended term, and between depreciation and opportunity cost, it quietly takes $200,000 from you over 20 years. Remember Darius, 27, Atlanta, $584 a month. Darius wasn't a bad person, wasn't stupid either. The system just never showed him the total cost. Nobody did. But now you see it. You've seen how this works. Don't forget to protect yourself. $400 can be a car payment. Or it can be $208,000 in 20 years. $1,050,000 in 40. The choice is yours. But you can't say you didn't see it anymore. Looking rich is easy. Being rich is quiet. And quiet is power. Next week, I'm showing you something. Why banks call it a savings account while your money melts. Subscribe. Peace.